Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing monthly horoscope readings for the month of May 2019, and this is for Capricorn. That can apply to people who have Capricorn in their sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, and I advise that you check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos in whole. That way you get a better overall idea of the energy that's affecting you in the month of May. Sometimes you'll resonate more with your moon sign one month, or your sun sign the other month, or your rising. Couple of housekeeping things before we jump into the reading. I wanted to thank all of my new subscribers and all of my existing subscribers who have been with me since the beginning. We have now hit 4,000. We're over 4,000 now, but in celebration of that milestone, I wanted to offer a discount. So I'm doing a 50% off promotion on all of my services. So that's 50% off all personal readings, private readings, and healing sessions. So check out the information in the description box below. All of the prices are updated down there. Please email me if you'd like to book a reading at siomcg41@outlook.com. The information is in the description box below. And once we've connected via email, you can go ahead and send the payment, and then we'll get the reading either scheduled in or sent out to you within 24 hours of payment. All right, so let's jump into the reading. I channeled some information here. Now, this is a general reading for the Capricorn collective, so not everything's going to apply to everybody. There's a lot of different messages that come through, and you'll know if it's for you. If it's not resonating, then it just simply was not meant for you, and just leave it there. So I felt tingling in the toes, and that relates to this very grounding energy. There was energy coming down, or rather coming up through the root, and as well going down through the root. So there's this push and pull in the root activation. So they were telling me that these are new earth codes, and you're integrating these new earth codes. Then I felt a tingling in the crown chakra, which is the top of the head. So there was this connection to source, connection to the all, and again, an activation, this time of higher consciousness and more codes and integration. So there's this activation of higher consciousness, pulling that massive amount of light energy down through the top of your head, down through your body, and then out through your legs and through the tips of your toes and the soles of your feet. So what this is doing is it's really grounding that energy that is from a higher dimension and making it really physical and real in this dimension, and grounding that energy into the new grid for the new earth. So this is really, really fantastic, and thank you guys for doing this work, because it's very intense. I picked up on also this feeling, this idea of top to bottom. So there's this complete energetic overhaul that some of you may be going through right now, and it's funny because they said it as extreme makeover energy edition. So like, this is a big change. This is a lot of shifting going on internally within you right now at an energetic level, and you may be experiencing this as nausea, vertigo, headaches, pressure in the forehead or behind the eyes, pressure in the back of the head, in the neck, and the upper back. You may be feeling heaviness on the chest, lightness or tingling on the chest. You may be feeling rushing down your limbs, like arms and hands, toes, tingling and prickling on the bottoms of the toes, tingling and prickling on the tops of the head. Waves of anxiety, and then waves of contentment and bliss, alternating, like feeling sick to your stomach, having heartburn, all these kinds of things. This is all energetic symptoms of a huge overhaul going on within you from these light codes that are coming in. And we are all receiving these light codes, the whole entire collective, but specifically they're coming up for you right now in the month of May as something to really be aware of, and that's going to help you to integrate and ground these energies. All right, so let's get into the reading. Capricorn in the month of May. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description box below, or you can just go to Instagram and put in my handle. It's the same as on YouTube, To Kitty and Beyond, all one word. Sometimes I do little daily card updates or little energy updates on there. Sometimes I do special promotions just for Instagram followers. So yeah. All right. Capricorn, current self. Wow. Did you see that? Two of Cups. Oh, I love it. Okay. That's your current self energy. The Capricorn theme of the month. Again, wow, super fast. Page of Cups. Oh, key goal. Oh boy. Yep. Heal that heartbreak. Obstacle to overcome for Capricorn. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Lots of big stuff. Major accomplishment. What's Capricorn's major accomplishment this month? Oh. Queen of Swords. What to avoid? Five of Pentacles. What to embrace? We have the Hanged Man and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Where to find support? Seven of Wands in reverse. And the advice and encouragement. Ace of Pentacles. So some of these cards really, really forcefully threw themselves out onto the table. I love that. So Capricorn, your current self is coming up as the Two of Cups. I love this card because it's all about the love and the partnership. It's working together and finding balance with a significant other or with a friend or with a family member. This can be platonic or sexual love, romantic love, whatever you want to call it. Just depends on your situation, but this is about working together with somebody. This is about coming together for a spiritual purpose. So this is like a soulmate relationship of any kind or a twin flame relationship, and this is really integrating that energy. So these snakes here climbing up the pole, I don't know, what do you want to call that, but that represents the Kundalini energy rising. So that is that energy that I was speaking about that's coming in through your crown. You're being activated, and then it's causing this Kundalini energy to be triggered and rise. So it's coming down and then all through you and then right back up again. So this is that energy activating and aligning all of your chakras, and this is what's really facilitating this energetic overhaul. So whoever this person is, or this could be an aspect of yourself that you're working with, is allowing you to really level up at an energetic level and at a physical level and at an emotional level. So you're literally just leveling up all the levels. So the theme of the month is the Page of Cups. And this is another card of emotions. So love and emotions and offering that to those around you that are very special to you. And this is a new beginning. So this is a new way of thinking about emotions and how you go about feeling and really understanding your own emotional body. Because yes, emotions are like a physical response to stimulus in the body, but at an energetic level, it's energy in motion, emotion. So this is learning how to direct that energy so that it serves your highest good. And you're sort of becoming a student of this right now, but you're very curious and you're eager to learn, and that is what is allowing you to really get to these next levels. So it's not like you're starting from scratch. You definitely have this really solid foundation which you're building upon, but you're just seeing things in a new light now, and it's coming to these epiphanies and these realizations emotionally that you were not able to understand or get to before. So this is really, really positive. key goal is to let go and heal the lingering energy of heartbreak. This can be any kind of heartbreak, any kind of emotional trauma that is stored within the emotional body. And when I say emotional body, I don't mean just in your physical body. It is stored there. It is stored in your mind, which is represented by the swords, but it's also stored in this layer of your aura, which is known as the emotional body. And it stays there until you root it out and you transmute it, you clear it, you delete it, you completely overhaul. So this energy that's coming in is so high vibrational that it's causing all of this heavy stuff to rise to the surface so that it can be skimmed off the surface, so that it can be thrown away. It's no longer needed anymore, so that it can be ultimately healed. It really doesn't need to be repressed anymore. It's not actually even able to be repressed anymore because these energies just simply won't allow it. And I looked up right at 1111. So there is a big energetic influx, and it is assisting you. So the key goal is letting go and healing those traumas from the past that have affected the way that you allow yourself to give and receive love. Hi, kitty. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's meowing like crazy. So the obstacle to overcome here is the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is putting down the burdens of the past. This is all of those things that you've built up, all of that baggage that you're just lugging around with you, and that it was so heavy and it was so taxing to lug it with you everywhere. It's constantly draining your energy. But the thing is, no matter how difficult and how uncomfortable and how burdensome this energy was, it's to an extent all that you've really known. And so you can be comfortable even if it's not something that is actually comfortable. It's simply because you're used to it. So the obstacle to overcome here is learning to put it down and not go back to those old patterns just because they're comfortable. Neurons that fire together. So in the brain, you will literally have to rewrite those neural pathways which have been carved. It's almost like pathways in a forest. You know, the more people and animals walk along these pathways, the more they become set paths rather than just, you know, undergrowth. Like they're literally, they become wider and wider and more defined as a path. So these paths can lead to trauma, and they can, so when anything happens in your life, you can revert back to that trauma right away because that path is carved out, or they can lead to love. They can lead to security and trust and faith. And if those paths are carved out, then that's where your reaction is going to go. So this is you completely overhauling your mind, body, emotions, energy, everything, and rewriting that old programming. It's, you know, covering up those old pathways, getting rid and destroying those old pathways that only lead to trauma and the reiteration of that trauma, and directing yourself to places in your mind and in your heart and in the universe that allow you to come from a place of love and trust and faith, and put down the burden, you know, like just let it go. It's like you're going to rise like a cork to the surface as soon as you drop everything that's heavy, because you inherently are light and you were just hanging on to all these heavy things. They're not who you are. You may identify with them, but they're not who you are. And so the obstacle here is allowing yourself to see yourself differently and allowing yourself to feel that lightness. Like, the good thing here is that imagine how strong you're going to be after carrying all of this stuff. Everything else is going to seem so light and easy because you've built up all of these muscles from carrying this baggage around with you. So, I mean, you know, always look for the silver lining. That's how you rewire your brain. Always look for the positive, and you will find the positive, because neurons that fire together wire together. You're training your brain and your body to respond in a certain way, and that's what you'll get, because you're the creator of your reality. So the major accomplishment here is the Queen of Swords, and that is exactly what I was just talking about. It's rewiring your brain, because the swords represent ways of thinking. It's the mental realm, it's thought itself. And the Queen is very able to cut out old ways of thinking and doing things that aren't serving her anymore. She's very aware of that. And this doesn't have to be a female energy, like a woman. It is a female energy, and we all have both. So male or female, we have the Queen of Swords within us. And all we have to do to access that version of ourselves is to assess what is no longer serving us, why it's not serving us, and how we can cancel, clear, delete, and reprogram our minds. So this is what she's doing. She's confident in her ability. She is connected to Source through her crown chakra. She is grounded and stable, which is represented by the throne, which is made of solid rock. She is connected to the earth, and she has this vertical power current, which is coming in and assisting her. And this sword is a divine sword which can cut karmic ties. It can cut cords of attachment that were draining you to old ways of thinking, or people that were draining you. So this is really cutting out all of that crap. So huge accomplishment here. Like, that's what's causing this major energetic overhaul. What to avoid? We have the Five of Pentacles. So this is avoid feeling left out in the cold. Avoid feeling like you don't have enough to go on. I want to get a clarifier on Five of Pentacles. So clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we have the Prince of Summer, which is like the Page of Cups, basically. So this is another Page of Cups. So you got that 2 times, which is Spirit's way of really reiterating the message. Like I said, what I said. But in this deck, it's falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Yeah, so this is, for some, this could be really seriously like a new love coming in and then being offered to you. So messages and information like love coming in, deepening of an existing relationship, or this new love healing these old traumas and these old heartbreaks that have still been sort of lingering within, putting down those burdens, cutting those things out, and needing to stay grounded. So don't allow yourself to become out of balance from this. So it's important to remain grounded in your physical routines that are positive. So make sure that whatever you're doing, if it's like working out or eating healthy or going on walks in nature to get grounded, whatever it is that you need to do to keep you feeling grounded and like you have more than enough, that's what you need to do, because this energy is really, really super intense, and it's a very emotional experience. Like, there's a lot of cups. It's a very emotional experience. So you can be swept off your feet, and that can be a very positive thing, or it can feel really overwhelming. So just stay grounded. You're not ever left out in the cold. You're not ever separate. You have more than enough love within you. More than enough. Now, what to embrace? We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So to me, this is really clearly talking about seeing your ancestry in a new way. So this is a whole new perception on your family, how you view your lineage, how you view your DNA, your ancestors, your generational wealth, your inheritances, whether that be through genetic inheritances or physical inheritance, like monetary, estate, that kind of thing. But this is you taking a break right now and coming to this phase of enlightenment through this vertical energy that's coming in for you from head to toe. It's kind of flipping the script in this description, isn't it? From head to toe. This is from toe to head. But it's allowing you to have that altered perspective so that you can see the path through the forest, the one that's going to serve you the best, and the one that's going to allow you to lay a really solid foundation for generations to come. And I saw 1111 again. So, but this time it's on the actual time, not the recording time. So that's 2 1111s, lots of activations, portals, gateways, twin flame, soulmate. Like, this is very profound energy that is being activated within you and around you. Where to find support? 7 of Wands in reverse. So I want to get a clarifier on this, because the 7 of Wands in reverse speaks to me of letting your guard down and not being so defensive, taking the high ground and being the bigger man, so to speak. But I want to see, let me get a clarifier. It's this one here. Prince of Winter. So seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. And I want to get one more on that one. And the King of Summer. So there's lots of court cards here. Pages, princes, and kings and queens. So there may be multiple people involved in the situation, or these could be multiple aspects of yourself, because we all contain all aspects and archetypes within us. But this is, the King of Summer is a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. The King of Summer is honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted, and the Prince of Winter is intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. So where to find support? It could be from the King of Summer, could be a version of yourself to call upon now, or it could be somebody who is a counselor, therapist, somebody who's very emotionally mature, and somebody that you can trust to be objective. It's just good advice. It's good advice that comes from the heart. This could be a father figure, somebody that you look up to, somebody that's very emotionally balanced and stable, very mature. And the Prince of Winter could be an aspect of yourself or somebody around you as well. So this could be a sort of a younger energy, but somebody who's very intelligent, very intellectual, very quick thinker, and they can provide you with insight that maybe you didn't see mentally. So this person's very logical, very scientific, very intellectual, and this person's very intuitive, psychic, emotional. So these could be aspects of yourself, finding the balance between those two seemingly opposite polarities, but really in reality they complement each other. Or two people who will help you to like let your boundaries down, not your boundaries, like let your the walls that you've built around yourself that are no longer protecting you, but rather keeping you from what it is that you need to be doing, basically. Like you're trapping yourself instead of having this freedom that you can have. So these individuals or aspect of yourself is going to help that. Advice and encouragement from Spirit, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a opportunity. This is a seed that is being given to you that you plant, and then it will grow and then it will be harvestable. And this is something physical. This is, yes, it's an energetic opportunity as well, but this could be money, finances, career, inheritances. This could be new things, but things that you manifested, things that you have wanted. So there's no need to fear not having enough, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So you'll have more than enough always. And it's this gateway, it's this activation. That's that 1111 portal. The 2 ones signify the gateway that you are being able to walk through energetically and physically. So take that seed, plant it, nurture it, start rewriting those mental pathways, start reforging the paths through the forest, because that's what's going to lead you where you want to go, where you need to go. Let's get a crystal oracle card. Oh, I think we got 2. Yeah. Peridot and Tiger's Eye, or Peridot. I never know how to say that one. This is the Crystal Healing Oracle by Judy Hall, and these cards are very powerful, and they are imbued with the energy of the crystal itself. So tune into the energy of the crystal as I hold up the card and read the description. And if you have these crystals, they would be very beneficial for you to keep on your person or to work with in the month of May. If you don't have them, you can always go out and get them from your local crystal store for a couple of bucks. Usually, crystals, tumbled stones usually range from like a couple of dollars to like $15, so it depends. Peridot is emotional cleansing. So it frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts and night terrors. It is transmutative and purifying. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxifying your emotions. Learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life plan without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment in love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. So, touches on a lot of the themes, if not all of the themes that came up in the reading. The only thing here that it says is that this crystal indicates farewells and disappointment in love. I'm not seeing that here, because the key goal is to heal from those disappointments in love. The past is the past. Don't bring it into the future. If you bring it into the now, then you perpetuate that cycle and you create it again. So be very aware of what it is that you're running, what program you're running, because that's what you're going to create. So think positive and you'll get positive. Tiger's Eye is empowerment. Tiger's Eye symbolizes prosperity and encourages the right use of power. It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. A child of the sun and earth with untold powers, you make your own fate. Assert yourself wisely. Bring hidden talents to the fore and accept your imperfections. There is a tendency toward obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. Ground yourself. Explore your past lives to discover causes of these traits. Deal sensibly with day-to-day reality and face challenges boldly. Unblock your creativity. Find prosperity and lasting success. Long journeys and celebrations lie ahead. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. Use them wisely. Commit to goals. Distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. Assist friends to gain their heart's desire. Past lives throw light on current situations. Doing what gives you joy increases your well-being. And it says timing is Capricorn, so that's funny. So yeah, that's pretty spot on. All right, guys, Capricorn, that is your reading for the month of May. I really hope that this resonated and that you've received some guidance, activations, healing, support, and love from these readings. That's always my intention. If it didn't resonate with you, then it just wasn't for you. Just take what does and leave the rest, like I always, always, always say. And again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or a Reiki healing session, all of the information is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we'll get you booked in there. Take advantage of this 50% off. Like, that's a really good deal. And thank you guys for subscribing and for watching. I love you. We'll see you next month. Bye.